kind of ultimately profits? If the Fed isn't loyal to, like, let's say the US,
Who owns the Fed? The Fed is owned by multinational banks. Multinational banks own equity inside the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve has multiple branches. You have the New York Fed, you have the Atlanta Fed, you have different Feds. They all come together. They all manage their own liquidity, their own districts, their own banks, whatever. The thing is, when people think banking, they only think JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo. Dude, there's hundreds and hundreds. So what you're seeing right now is just the bigger banks swallowing and absorbing the small guys. So where does the money actually go? It goes back to the banks, right? Because we live in a financial ecosystem. In this ecosystem, if the money is owned by the bank and the Federal Reserve and the different central banks, then they control the game because they control the money. If you look at the rules on the Monopoly board, and Monopoly, whether you played the game or not, you should read the rules like an intelligent person and understand that there's clues. It says that if the bank runs out of money, right? And you remember when you play Monopoly and you pull out the money, and eventually the bank can run out of money. But the rules say that the bank can never run out of money because you can just get out a piece of paper and write dollar signs on it that equate to money. And now you can continue playing up until a default hits and the bank can take your liquidity and put it back into their system. This is the rules I want to write. I feel you, bro. Somebody clicks 2 buttons and they have $100 billion in liquidity. Another motherfucker slaves away all of his life force.
Yes.
Doesn't do shit. Bro, come on, get woke.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5. No, this not a challenge.
挽回加点胸骨絡松真珠俺にて大詰め締めの段それ